Okay, I want to do a quick illustration here. We set up this hot plate at 140 degrees. 140 degrees is basically above boiling point of water. The reason for that is we wanted to illustrate how water boils on a aluminum plate. Obviously, on an aluminum plate, the water boils almost immediately because the heat transfer from aluminum is fast. We can also look at this as basically the sun generating heat on your house, and I got a couple of aluminum plates. One of them is coated with our MS Thermashield, and the other one is, like I said, just aluminum plate. So we'll let both of them heat up for a few seconds here and see what both of them does when we put water on top of them. Okay, I think that's hot enough. Put some water on top of this guy. 1, 2, and put some water on this guy. 1, 2. You can see the water boils immediately. I'm going to focus on it on the aluminum side, and on the coated side, nothing. That's basically, this is just roughly coated. As you can see on the surface, it's very rough. I didn't have a spray, so I just painted it with a brush just to illustrate the point. But you can see the difference between the two. In other words, you can actually see that the water is already flashed off once that's uncoated, and it remains on the coated surface. I'm going to pull back again. See, it's 140 degrees, both of them on the same plate, and that's what MS Thermashield does. Thank you. If you have any question, please visit our website, www.enviroecoats.net. Thank you.
This is known as cool paints, and in technical terms it is basically reflective paints which reflects the energy of the sun. Cool surfaces don't come only in paints. You can do cool tiles, you can do cool other surfaces by different other methods. But this is one of the cheapest way of really transforming something for the low-income houses so that we can actually make thermal comfort for people very quickly. By this reflective paint, what we do is we actually control the wall of the sun energy, and we reduce it to the amount of reflection that paint can do. So what is happening is, this is about 80% reflective paint. That means it reflects 80% of the sun energy back to the space. Only 20% of the energy hits the surface. Now, because the emissivity, which is the property of the surface, is 0.9, that means 90% of the energy that hits this surface and goes into the house goes back to this air, outside air. Now, only the remainder of that goes into the house. So you can see that majority of the energy is actually getting rejected or is going out to the air. And therefore, the inside of the house is much cooler, even though there's a lot of heat in the outside. And so you saw that in the other house, the surface was very hot and it was absorbing, while this is actually cold and it is reflecting. That's how this technology works.